Mga ate at mga kuya, welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. So lately po, busy si Kuya Puto dahil two things. We've been doing a lot of sugal videos so I can raise awareness sa mga kabayan natin out there about sugal and the damages that it can cause to your life. And we've been doing a lot of interviews also. Nag-guest spot po tayo dun sa channel ni Ate Ina Andalong in a nutshell. And yesterday, nandun po tayo sa spot PinoY. Kasama natin si Kuya Rice, si Kuya Mark, at si Ate Ina. And you know what? I was their guest and I was very honored to share the platform with my three idols po. So kung may time kayo, please check out Spot Pinoy. Let's support that channel dahil napakaganda pong tambayan para sa ating mga Pilipino dito sa Canada and all over the world. So lately po, I don't know if, you have not heard, but all over the internet, sinasabi po nila, housing crisis sa Canada. Sobra po mahal ng bahay, sobra mahal ng rent. Gasgas na po yung topic na yan, pero totoo po. Pero gusto kong tanong sa inyo, dahil alam ko, the ultimate dream of a lot of Canadians, lalo na po tayong mga Pinoy, is to one day become a homeowner, a house owner, a homeowner. So, tanong ko sa inyo, handa na ba kayo bumili ng bahay ngayon dito sa Canada? Yung pong pagbili ng bahay, hindi po biro yan. Napakalaking responsibilidad po yan. It's such a big undertaking. And kailangan po talaga, pinaplano, kailangan po talaga, nire-ready nyo yung sarili ninyo. Physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Dahil kung di po kayo ready, oh my God, dun po mag-uumpisa ang disgrasya. So meron po ako napanood lately online. We're gonna do a reaction video. And Kuya Puto will tell you exactly what he thinks. Panoorin po natin to.
Maganda nga ba ang bumili ng bahay ngayon sa Canada? Yan po ang tanong ng ilang mga kababayan. Kaya tinanong natin ang ilang Filipino-Canadian realtor kung ano ang may papayo nila sa mga nagbabalak bumili ng sariling tahanan. Narito ang report.
I guess nandito na rin kami sa point ng buhay namin na ready na kami magkaroon ng anak. And it's just not, I just don't think na raising a child in an apartment environment is easy.
Handa nang bumili ng bahay si Vivian de la Cruz at ang kanyang asawa. Pero matapos makipagtransaksyon sa 6 ng mga realtor at 25 bahay na kanilang tiningnan, wala pa rin silang mabiling tahanan.
Well, actually, nagsimula kami sa ang gusto sana namin at least 4 bedroom, no? Pero soon enough, habang nagtitingin-tingin kami over the past few months, it's not possible na bumili ng 4 bedroom. So ngayon, masaya na kami kahit 2 bedroom man lang mahanap namin. Pero even then, the mortgage payments will just magiging mahirap siya every month habulin. And ayaw sana namin naman na nasa Canada nga kami, pero hirap naman kaming mabuhay man lang.
So sabi po ni ate ganito, mahirap daw magpalaki ng pamilya kung sa apartment ka nakatira. That's my take. Disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with living in an apartment. Napakadami pong tao nakatira sa apartment. Kami, dati nakatira kami sa apartment. May mga challenges ba? Of course there are. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin porke nakatira kayo sa apartment, mas magiging mahirap ang buhay ninyo kumpara kung nakatira kayo sa bahay. Napakadami pong tao nakatira sa apartment, doon sila nagkumpisa. And lumago po yung buhay nila. Nasa sa tao po yan. And number 2, ito po yung masasabi natin na, ano tawag doon? Expectations versus reality. Sabi po ni ate, nung umpisa, gusto po daw talaga nila is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house or parang ganun. Palagay ko po si ate nakatira sa Toronto eh. I could be wrong but it feels like sa Toronto po siya galing. And sa Toronto po, if you want a 4-bedroom house, detached house, milyones po ang usapan. Hindi po biro. So, tandaan ko nung bata ako. I'm not gonna try to go too much off topic. Pero nung bata po ako, gusto ko ng Lamborghini, gusto ko ng Ferrari, gusto ko ng Bugatti dahil mahilig ako sa kotse, right? Pero alam ko na yung kakayanan ko, hindi match dun sa gusto ko. Dahil sinabi rin po ni ate, they looked at 25 houses and they work with 6 different realtors. Question ko ganito. Gusto mo ng 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, 3-bathroom house sa Toronto? Bago mo kinausap yung 6 na realtors, bago mo tinignan yung 25 houses na merong 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, 3 bathrooms, did you calculate your finances? Okay? Dahil parang ako po yun, nagwi-window shopping, pupunta ako sa dealership ng Ferrari, sasabihin ko, oh, ang ganda nito, gusto ko to. Pero yun namang sweldo ko, hindi bagay. Or hindi sasapat, di ba? So, advice ko po, ganito. Yung mga panaginip natin, let's put that aside for now, and let's be realistic. Okay? Calculate natin yung kakayahin natin. And for now, let's stay within that budget. Dahil, if you're gonna ask a realtor to show you 25 houses, tapos budget nyo, 500,000-600,000, pero gusto nyong bahay, 1.3, 1.5, 1.8 million, sinasayang nyo po yung oras ninyo, tsaka sinasayang nyo po yung oras ng mga realtor na yan. Dahil yung mga realtor, they're busy people. They're trying to hustle to make a living, diba? So we have to respect their time. So before we actually even contact the realtor to start looking at houses, I highly suggest you sit down with your partner or you sit down by yourself and do the math. Or even better, go look for a mortgage specialist, go look for a mortgage broker. That way that person can sit down with you and tell you exactly what you can pre-qualify for. Para you're not wasting your time and everybody's time around you. That's the proper way to do it. But you know what? Let's continue.
International student nang pumasok si Vivienne, nakahanap siya ng trabaho sa marketing, habang ang asawa ay isang electrical engineer sa Toronto.
Ang bigay sa amin is $5,700 per month for a 3-bedroom bungalow pa lang siya. So, masyado talagang mataas. Even with our combined salaries, it takes up more than 70% ng salary namin.
Pero maganda nga bang bumili ng bahay sa mga panahong ito? Ayon sa ilang Pinoy realtor, ang pagbili ng bahay ay hindi dapat binabatay sa panahon, kundi sa pinansyal na sitwasyon.
It all depends on the situation, yung situation niyo po. It's not a general that sell now or buy now. It's do it when you're ready, do it when you're comfortable. Sell when you need to. Right? For mga renters, right? Again, if the rent is low, why buy a house? If the rent is high, then that's a conversation we need to talk about.
It's hard to say, Ron, kasi ang tao sa Canada talagang dumadami. Yun namang lupa, hindi naman nadadagdagan yan. So yung demand is there. And what we are seeing right now is for the next 2 years, I think we're gonna have still this shortage of real estate.
So yun, reality finally hit ate. Sabi niya, $5,700 a month. Yun ang kinvote sa kanila in general to go get a 3-bedroom house that is a bungalow sa Toronto. Tapos, even with their combined income, and it seems like, they're well-to-do people, they're career people, aabutin daw ng 70% ng income nila sa bahay lang. That's the reality for a lot of people po. Talagang hindi biro. Talagang sobrang mahal. And you know what? Yung 5,700 na yun, I guarantee you, pambayad lang sa mortgage yan. You have to worry about property taxes. You have to worry about utilities. You have to worry about maintenance. And you know what? We need to eat. Okay? We need to drive to work. We need to buy gas. Alright? We need some fun money. So guys, yung pong kinvote sa kanila na $5,700 for a 3-bedroom bungalow, I guarantee you that's probably not even in the nice area of Toronto. Because if you want like the good neighborhoods sa Toronto, for a bungalow, 3 bedrooms, I'm assuming 2 bathrooms, nasa milyones po yan kung detached yung bahay. Di po biro. When the rent is low, why buy? When the rent is high, that's when you should buy. I don't know if I agree with that, guys. I do agree that yung decision na yun should not be based on emotions and it should be based on financials. Dahil you have to be honest with yourself Kung kaya, then kaya. Pero kung kakayanin ninyo pero the numbers don't work out, doon kayo magkakaproblema. Dahil karamihan po ng tao, pipilitin nila pero hindi pa po nila oras. So maraming beses nangyayari. Kahit di po sapat yung sweldo nila, dahil gusto talaga nila magkabahay, they're gonna go to a brother, they're gonna go to a sister, they're gonna go to a parent, they're gonna go to a friend and ask them to co-sign for that loan para yung numbers mag-work out. But really, yung sweldo, hindi. So that's when things start to become shady. That's when, bad things start to happen. Going back to what I said, sabi po ng realtor, when the rent is low, why buy? Don't buy. When the rent is high, that's a conversation that we need to have. Believe it or not, guys, when rent is low, that means real estate is low. And when real estate is low, that's when people should really consider entering the market because you'll get a better deal. Why would you go into the market when rent is high? Ibig sabihin, real estate is high. Ngayon sa Toronto, yung rent, how much is it the last time I checked? If you rent a condo, like a 2-bedroom condo, I think it is, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condominium, 700 square foot sa Toronto, you're gonna pay $3,200 and up. Alam niyo kung bakit? Dahil yung condominium na yon, yung may-ari, napakamahal ng pagkabili because real estate is up. So when real estate is up, rent is up. So, it's like this, yung sabi po ni Kuya na real estate. Mag-iingat po kayo doon. The best time to enter real estate is when things are low. Believe it or not. That way, you're not stretching yourself thin, di ba? Laging merong, ano tawag doon? Lagi kayong merong pasobra. Ito po yung sabi nila na merong shortage sa real estate. Hindi lang sa Toronto but everywhere. Dahil every year, napakadami pong tao na pumapasok sa Canada from outside, di ba? Saan sila magtitira? That's why, every year, taas ng taas ang real estate. And historically, guys, okay, yung real estate is it's a pretty safe bet. Okay, I can speak on this dahil yung po ginagawa namin ni Mrs. And it's been proven over and over and time again na kung bumili po kayo ng bahay, tiran nyo lang. As in, don't even think about selling it. Basta tiran nyo. Just live in it. And I guarantee you, enough time go by, sobra ang itataas ng bahay na yon pagdating sa presyo. And yung equity nyo, taas ng taas yan every year. Just maintain it, live in it, pay your bills, and in due time, mapapansin ninyo, doble, triple, or even more ang tinaas ng presyo ng bahay ninyo compared dun sa original purchase price ninyo. Totoo po yan. Tama po yung sabi ng dalawang kuya natin na real estate agents. Kung pasok sa budget, ayos, let's pursue it. Pero huwag niyong pipilitin. Dahil kung pipilitin ninyo, that's when bad things start to happen. Yung minamagic yung mga numbers just so they can get approved. Tsaka tama din po yung sabi ng dalawang kuya natin. Find out exactly what your financial capabilities are. Go get a pre-approval from a mortgage specialist, a mortgage broker. Talk to a bank. Go see what you have available as far as resources, down payment, and extra money. Napaka-importante po nun dahil hindi po talaga biro pagbili ng bahay and pag-maintain ng bahay. There's a lot of many different associated costs na hindi po present when you're just renting. Totoo po yun.
Mas mainam nila na magtanong-tanong muna sa mga may alam at magsaliksik kung paano ang sistema ng housing sa bansa.
Pagpasok sa budget mo, yun lang. Huwag mong pilitin. Huwag tayong makipag-kompetensya kasi yung ating kaibigan ay bumili ng double attached garage, malaking bahay dito sa ganitong community. Pasukan mo lang yung budget mo. Kasi ang nakikita ko, mas mahalaga yung time sa pamilya mo.
Talk to a bank or talk to a financial advisor. This is what you should do to, save money. We don't need to impress our friends that you have the new Jordans or the new cars. All right? Like, we just gotta take care of ourselves at the end of the day.
Kaya si Vivienne hindi nagmamadali dahil gusto niyang masigurado na ang bahay na bibilin ay hindi nila pagsisisihan sa huli.
Definitely, a good realtor will help you so much. Kasi different companies, different realtors, iba-iba yung mga isasuggest nila sa inyo. You have to do your own research, then read about the Canada's programs, and definitely don't settle for the first realtor you find. Kasi our realtor, she was able to show us houses that are within our budget na hindi namin nakita sa kahit sino realtor na nasa same area lang din naman.
Tunay ngang marami pang dapat pag-isipan at pag-aralan kung nais lang magkaroon ng sariling tahanan. Siguraduhin lamang anila na ang mga tamang tao ang pinagtatanungan nang maabot ang pangarap na bahay dito sa Canada.
Yung pagbili po ng bahay, hindi po pasiklaban yan. Hindi payabangan. It's a major decision that requires a lot of money and a lot of responsibility. So, if you're in a position na ready na kayo, base your decision sa pamilya ninyo and yung goals na gusto nyong gawin. Hindi porque, okay, bibili tayo ng bahay, bilhin natin yung pinakamalaki, mas malaki dun sa kaibigan natin para maipamukha natin sa kanila that, we're doing better than them. Kung single garage yung bahay nila, bili tayo ng double garage. Kung double garage yung bahay nila, bili tayo ng triple garage. Kung 2,000 square feet yung bahay nila, bumili tayo ng 4,000 square feet. That's not how you should go on about making such a big financial decision like buying a house. Napakamali po yun. And di po maiiwasan. Meron po mga tao talagang ganun, okay? Like life is all about competition. Life is about, gusto ko mas malaki ako sa iyo. Gusto ko mas magaling ako sa inyo. Gusto ko lahat ng bagay na meron ako mas maganda sa inyo. If you go about life with that type of mentality, maghihirap kayo. Hindi lang kayo maghihirap, mababankrupt kayo. Hindi lang kayo mababankrupt, everybody around you will hate you. Okay? Lahat po ng magiging kaibigan ninyo, kuno, ain't really your friend. If that's how you go on about life. When you're making such a big financial decision, like buying a house, like I said earlier, make sure it's within your budget, make sure it's within your means, and make sure it's what's good for your family and your goals in life. Not, okay, pwede kong ipangyabang to. Okay? Baling-mali pong attitude yun. Alam ko sa ating mga Pilipino, medyo common yun minsan but we need to move away from that mentality because at the end of the day, I always say this in all of my videos. Yung mga pinagyayabangan ninyo, mga walang pakialam sa buhay ninyo yun. Dahil pag na-trouble kayo financially, sila ba magbabayad ng mortgage ninyo? No. Sila ba magbabayad ng kotse ninyo? No. So what? All of that para sa yabang? Is it worth it? Isipin niyo yun, guys. So stay within your budget, stay within your means, and focus on what's good for you and your family. Sasabi po ni ate, yung naghahanap ng bahay, do not settle with the first real estate agent that you use. Subukan niyo po yung iba. I don't know if I agree with that. Sa akin po, yung tingin ko sa usefulness ng real estate agents, it's like this, right? Depende po sa sitwasyon yan. Kung bibili kayo ng bahay, isipin nyo, ganito, right? Malaking pera po yan. Napakalaking responsibilidad po yan. Hindi po parang bumibili kayo ng sapatos. So, kailangan, i-research nyo talaga. Kailangan, even before you approach a real estate agent, pag bibili kayo ng bahay, kailangan, mas marami pa po kayong alam dun sa bahay na gusto nyong bilhin or dun sa mga bahay na gusto nyong tignan kaysa dun sa real estate agent na yan. It's no different than going to go buy a car. Pag pupunta kayo sa dealership, meron kayong gustong kotseng bilhin, di ba? I'm pretty sure you already did your research about that Honda Civic or that Toyota Corolla. You probably know more dun sa kotseng gusto nyong bilhin kaysa dun sa binibilan nyo ng kotse. Dapat ganun ang approach ninyo. Ibang storya naman po kasi kung magbebenta kayo ng bahay. Then I agree that you would need a real estate agent's expertise and knowledge. And it really matters who you hire pag nagbebenta kayo. Pero that's a conversation for another topic, for another video. But yeah, I kind of disagree with what Ate was saying because at the beginning of the video, siya na rin po nagsabi, they work with like how many real estate people? 6 yata yung sabi niya. and they looked at 25 houses because, you know, they couldn't figure out what was in their budget. And I already told you the things to do to avoid that. Dahil, tandaan nyo guys, real estate people, real estate agents, they're hardworking people. A lot of them are very, very honest. A lot of them are very, very hardworking. And they run a legitimate business, okay? So let's respect their time. If you're gonna approach a real estate agent with the intentions to buy, make sure you have your finances straight. Make sure you have a pre-approval from a bank. Make sure that you've already spoken to a mortgage specialist or a mortgage broker or somebody from the bank to figure out exactly where you stand financially. That way you are not wasting that real estate agent's time. Okay? Because time dito sa Canada is money. Time is valuable. So let's respect each other's time. Kung budget ninyo is 500,000 for example, pero yung wish list ninyo is over $1 million, don't waste his or her time. Do your research first. Do your math first before you approach that person. That way everything is smooth and there's respect between you and the real estate agent. So sana naman guys, natuwa kayo ng konti or at least na-entertain kayo dito sa upload ni Kuya PuTo. Lately, I've been doing a lot of sugal videos because, you know what? It's my background and I know that it helps a lot of people. So we're gonna continue to do both, Buhay Canada and sugal videos dito sa channel natin, right? So, kung nagustuhan niyo po yung content natin, give me a like, comment, share. Let's grow this as big as we can. And I appreciate everybody, okay, that's in this with me for this ride that we're taking into YouTube land. So this is Kuya PuTo, wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble. Keep your hustle strong, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
Ang aking tunay na nararamdaman